without the back. Yeah, let's get it started. Let's play some joints. Let's have some fun. Rest in peace to Notorious B.I.G. You know what I mean? That was one of those off joints. That wasn't stuff from the album, right? Trying to figure out what project did that land on. Anyway, me and DJ Mr. C, we was in Studio F in Soundtrack Studios in New York. And I had a tape, and I was just, the beats on the tape, they would play, and then it would fade out, and another beat would come on, and it would fade out, and Biggie was like, yo, give me a mic. He went in the room, he went in the booth, and he just like laid a freestyle to it, and that freestyle is what got released and ended up being like a classic underground joint, so. Yeah. Jump to a little bit more familiar. By the way, y'all, I brought only the SP1200. Shouts to Dave Rossum, who reissued the SP1200. It's got a little more sampling time. So I brought all of the joints that were all 1200 joints. I have joints that's SP1200, and then I have joints that also have the Akai S900. I didn't bring the 900 tonight, I just bought all 1200 joints. But you still don't get some joints. Like Let's show y'all what's in the machine. By the way, I was backstage. I was breaking this down to the photographer and telling him my style involves a lot of chopping. And the reason why is because in the early 90s, Biz Markie, De La Soul, and so many different other artists experienced a lot of sampling lawsuits. So what I decided was, because when I started out, I was very loopy. Very loopy. Very loopy. But the manager that I had at the time called a meeting and was like, look, y'all gotta do something. I don't know what you're gonna do, but and she had a whole list of artists from Anita Baker to Prince, Sade, Steve Miller Band, all these different artists. And she was like, stay away from her. Yeah, it's a true story. So I left the office, went outside and sat in my car. My car was parked outside. And yo, I was depressed. I was like, yo, what am I gonna do? Because being a loopy dude, like depending on loops, I felt like that was the end for me. And then it's like another voice, another me started speaking to me and was like, why do you have to always loop? Why can't you put a band into the machine and play something back original where you don't gotta always rely on loops, right? And that became a habit. The habit ended up becoming a style. So, yeah, this journey hasn't been real easy. And I had my share of sampling lawsuits also too. And so that's what's made me really, I got real introspective and I was like, you know, treat this like it's your band. Enter a band into the machine, whether it's bass, guitar, strings, piano, whatever it is, and just create something brand new. Right?
Yeah.
Other than that, I was just like, chop that shit up. Show you what's in the machine. Hold on. And my manager sent me back into the car depressed. I was like, nah, we still gonna be doing it. I'll show you what's in the machine. I just became a chop master. I was like, first of all, to me, if somebody asks me, what is the definition of hip-hop? I always felt like hip-hop is something from nothing. You know, for instance, like where I grew up in Brooklyn back in the day, watching the mobile DJs come outside, you know, everything was from nothing. They would come outside, they didn't have power, they would tap into the light bulb. You know what I mean? You have two copies of the same record, you find in a break. And they repeating that break over and over. Then they got the idea to put an MC on top. Like, yes, yo, freak, that's something from nothing. You understand? Let me show you what's in the machine. That's like a piece of an organ that I took. And that's how we get. Down to it. When you get down to it, this thing of making beats, it all boils down to what we're doing is we're manipulating the instruments. No matter what the beat is or what all of the producers that you heard tonight. It's the manipulation of sound. And inside of sound, you have what? For the instruments that are included in a sample, it could be piano, guitar, strings, whatever the instrument is, bass. It's just about manipulating those sounds, you understand? And just making sure that everything is harmonically in tune together. And then everything don't have to always be harmonically in tune together. It's okay to be off and imperfect at times. You know what I mean? So, the stuff that I've done, the majority of it happened from just trial and error. That's it. And I really studied sounds as I grew up as a kid. Before I was even like decided to become a producer and make beats, I used to sit and I would listen to the records, disco, funk records, jazz, whatever, and I would pick the sounds apart in the song. And before they even made this machine, as a matter of fact, before they made the SP1200, I had dreamed that they would make a machine like this where I could put a kick in here, a snare, a kick from one record, a snare from another record, a hi-hat from another record, and where I could throw like horns, bass, and they made the machine. Yeah. And they made the machine. How y'all like that MPC sample? Bunch of y'all got that? You like that? You working it out? I say whatever, it's not what you use, it's how you freak it. Yeah, it's how you freak it. Like me, man, I still like my SP1200 and my 950. And we still do damage, you know what I mean? Yeah! We still do damage. All right, for the next beat that I'm about to play, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I made this beat for Big Daddy Kane. And I couldn't believe it, he turned it down. So, yeah, he was at my house and I asked him, I was like, for a second time, I said, are you sure? And he said, play the next beat. And I said, Kane, this is like, this is your lane, man. You know what I mean? Barry White, you know, Isaac Hayes, that kind of thing. And he told me, he said, play the next beat. And I said, all right. And then the crazy thing is, later he argued me down and said, no, you didn't play me that beat. I said, yes, I did. You told me play the next beat. So that's what I did. Salute to Big Daddy Kane. He's the one who put me in this game. Gave me my first shot on his second album. It's a Big Daddy thing with Another Victory and Call Him Mr. Welfare during my loopy days. Like, Easy Bo be using the word loopy. Never heard that before. Yeah, loopy. Just meaning like, you know, using loops. I don't know, I like to get a little bit more technical. I enjoy chopping up the records. It's like trying to give a different version of what the record is that I found. Trying to just give you a different way to hear it. And for the Wanted beat, Isaac Hayes' Walk On By is pretty special to me. Rest in peace to my father, who, as a kid, I used to ride around in the car with him, and I could tear up a little bit about this one. He used to play the Hot Butter Soul album on 8-track. And I always loved that Walk On By record, and when I got my equipment, I always said I was gonna do something with that. And when I did it, I actually played it to him. He was impressed. Rest in peace to Pops, man. Yeah. For all the records stacked up in the living room and just being the whole reason for, you know, loving music. Yo, we gonna move right ahead. I'm gonna play something that you know, but I'm gonna play a different version of it, all right? By the way, I don't know if it's 29 or 30 years, what it is, but Busta Rhymes, The Coming, has an anniversary right now. Salute to Busta Rhymes. cameras for, right? This little remix that I did to it. Yeah. Yes, sir. So, now we're going to get into my personal stash. Yeah. We're going to get into my personal stash. I'm going to play some things that I've been doing recently. Which y'all probably don't know about. Matter of fact, nah, that's right, I forgot one. Hold up. Before I move on to that, I forgot one. I had one. I couldn't leave here without playing this one right here. Hey, what was that? What was that? And the tempo was wrong. All right, y'all, let's go. Tempo is wrong, yo. Okay, tempo is right. And that was it. talking about taking a bunch of different sounds and just working them together harmonically together. You know, I ain't never ever been taught formally music or trained. I don't know, my ear just always told me like what's right, what goes together. So, yeah. All right, man, let's get into that personal stash. Let's play what I'll be enjoying at home, but I haven't let out to the world yet. Y'all gonna be some of the first to hear these joints, because I don't share nothing. I keep it under wraps. People's like, Mo B, man, let it go, man. Can we turn this down just a little bit? Get like... Somebody out there freestyling? Somebody out there freestyling?
I've been making videos on the beats I'm live on Instagram.
Oh, word? What's your page?
Making music.
Okay, make sure to send me a DM so I can definitely follow. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Yes. Let's play some more, man. No delay, man. Yeah, this is the personal stash. This is nobody has heard this before. This is y'all first time hearing these. I went to Broadway's house. What up, Broadway? If anybody might have heard any of these before, it's my man Broadway. Y'all ain't never heard Yeah, I spend a lot of time listening to records. I'm serious, I think I spend more time listening to records than I actually do making beats. If there's anybody that been in my crib, or if you see me when I spin my Twitch, you get a glimpse into like how, like all the records I've been collecting over the years. But it's a labor of love, you know, just sitting around, just really listening for the good stuff. And when I hear it, man, I just start chopping. when my pops passed away, I wasn't gonna play this one, but I was just happened to pass by it. You know what? We ain't even gonna get into that. That's kind of emotional for me, man. Rest in peace to Pops, man. Rest in peace to Pops, man. Yeah, we ain't gonna get into that. I ain't gonna get all emotional for you tonight. I love you, Daddy. I miss you. The whole reason why I'm doing what I'm doing made me love the music, you know?
Yes, sir.
So, let's get into some more. This next joint, the sample, if you're a producer, you ever had a sample that you wish you flipped it? Of course, we all hear like joints that we wish that we could have flipped. So, and this is way, 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 many years later, but I said, you know what? I want to do something with that. I ain't gonna tell you the sample. When I play it, it's just gonna kind of sneak up on you. But finally, one day I was like, yeah, I want to do something with that. Is it hold on. You know what that is. Yeah. By the way, I have an addiction to buying records. It's like it never stops. My peers, Pete Rock, Large Professor, Buck Wild, they'll tell you the same. They all the same. We all the same. It's just this crazy addiction to buying records. We have this urge, we have this belief that there's something in there, there's something that I can use, there's something that I can, there's something on there, there's something in there. And 9 times out of 10, we come up with something. You know what I mean? It's fun. Yeah, I feel like I feel like my beats is tailored to real true MCs. I don't think anybody could get on my joints. Lyrically, you gotta be ready, because them drums and the music, the funk, the soul, and everything, I try to have that in place to really, really make you sound good, you know? I feel like I'm my MC's producer. Definitely, for sure. see, what else? How about something slow and moody and funky? Yeah. Yeah, let's get into this. Slow, bluesy, you know what I mean? Yeah. What else can we do? Let's see.
That's a very common thing.
And there's a lot of different influences that move me. Like soulful, bluesy, jazzy. You know what I mean? There's even things from disco records that I take and I work it into a hip hop mode. It all depends. You know what I mean? Yeah, the way the sound is, like the way it's bouncing all around, I'm wondering if y'all can really fully get it. I hope so.
It's hitting, Moby, it's hitting.
You said it's in?
It's hitting, bro.
Okay, all right. All right, let's play another one. Let's play some more. He said I got 3 more minutes, so you know what? Let me play one more. Play one more. Shouts to all the people that came out. Shouts to all the people that came out. You know what I mean? Salute to y'all. Those that didn't come, didn't get a chance to witness this. I want to say this too before I play this next beat. Anybody that's out there that is still continuing to cultivate the authenticity of real, true hip-hop, I salute you. Because we need it. No, seriously, we really need it. Anybody that you see that continues to cultivate that authentic hip-hop, they're all people that really love what they do. You gotta love them, you gotta appreciate it, including myself. You know, the beats, a lot of the beats from my personal stash, the stuff that you heard me play, no, it wasn't because somebody at a label needed tracks for a new album. This is just stuff that daily, on the toil, we just continually grinding and putting it out. This is stuff that we feel from our insides and we put it out and we try to give it to you. You know? Support. Salute to everybody that continues to cultivate that real, true, authentic hip-hop. Ride the SP1200 too, man. Man, one more time, some love for OB, man. This dude wrote the score for the soundtrack of our lives, man. Show some love, man. Go to him, touch his hand, man. Say what's up, man. Show some love, man. We here, BEATCON. Let's go. Hey, DJ Nathan. Yeah, no, hey, one more time, show some love for Easy Mo B, man. This is like a TED Talk, man. I want to make a beat right now, man. On behalf of BEATCON, I want to thank you, Mo B, man. Thank you so much for giving us your time, giving us your entertainment, man. Thank you so much, man. Make some noise one more time. Last time, Easy Mo B.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's take them out with this chop right here.
One more.
This is let's take them out with this familiar joint. I chopped it up.
Come on, man.